Hi again and welcome back to 31 Days, 31 Lessons, One Winning Team. Now if you're a business owner or a leader looking to build a high performing team, then you're in the right place. Because every day this month I'm going to be sharing with you practical, no-fuss strategies that you can start using right away to create your own winning team. And today I'm diving into a leadership habit that's holding many businesses back, trying to fix everything yourself. Now here's a hard truth. If you're solving every problem for your team, you're not leading, you're babysitting. Great leaders guide. They don't act as the company's default problem solver. And yet, so many leaders feel obligated to step in, give answers and handle every issue. And why do they do that? Because it feels easier. I'll just do it myself. It's faster that way. I know the right solution, so why wait? What if they get it wrong? How much is that going to cost? But here's the problem. The more you fix, the more your team relies on you. And instead of growing independent problem solvers, you create a team that waits for instructions. And that's the exact opposite of a winning team. So a far better way is to teach your team to own problems and solutions. So your job as a leader isn't to solve, it's to develop people who can solve for themselves. Think about it. If your team only comes to you for answers, they're not thinking for themselves, are they? They don't learn how to assess situations. They don't develop confidence in their own decision making. They won't take ownership. And that's going to become a huge bottleneck for growth. So you need your team to bring solutions and not just problems. So as a suggestion, when someone brings an issue to you that needs a solution, instead of jumping in and giving a solution, say, I don't know, what do you think? I don't know, what do you think? This simple question does two things. Firstly, it shifts ownership and they realise they're responsible for finding solutions. And it'll build confidence. Over time, they'll learn to trust their own judgment. Now, at first, they might say, I don't know. That's okay. Push them a little bit. You could ask things like, well, if you had to guess, what would you do? Or what options do you see? Or maybe what's the first small step that you could take? And what you'll find is that over time your team will stop dumping problems on your plate and start coming to you with solutions. And that's when you'll know you're leading, you're not just managing. A winning team isn't dependent on the leader. It's empowered to think, solve and own their work. Today, make the shift. Stop fixing, start guiding. Okay, that's it for today's tip. Make sure to come back tomorrow for another game-changing strategy on building yourself a high-performing team. Now, if this one resonated with you, like, share, follow, connect, and drop a comment below. How do you help your team take ownership? I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Now remember, these tips only work if you work them, so give it a go. Take this idea from theory to practice and from practice to mastery. Trust me, you are going to thank yourself later. Now you go out there and you make this the year that you create for yourself a winning team in your business.